Right, in this video we're going to learn how to find the modal number of pets. So here's my example. This is the number of pets. So some people have no pets, 1, 2, 3 or 4 pets. And this column is the frequency. Now the frequency means how many children had how many pets. So 5 children had no pets. 8 children had 1 pet. 7 children had 2 pets. 5 children had 3 pets and 2 children had 4 pets. Now, modal is the same as mode. It's spelt M-O-D-A-L, and I want you to just think of it as the mode. Now, if you've been learning the rhyme off by heart, the mode is the one that you see the most. So if I had to look at that, my first instinct would be to say, well, my mode is either 5 or 2, because there's 2 5s or 2 2s. But that is not the case. What this is which number comes up the most. Now remember, this is a table. 5 children said they had no pets. So if I wrote the table out, I would have 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I'd have 5 zeros. Then I would have 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Move it across a bit. Then I would have 7 twos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Then I would have 5 threes. 1, 2, 4, 5. And I would have 2 fours. That is the data that I've summarized in the table. Now if you look at that data, which number came up the most? Well, I had 5 of those, 8 of those, 7 of those, 5 of those, and 2 of those. That means 1 came up the most. So that's my mode, means 1. So how can I do this without writing that data out? Because writing out all the data is a bit of a pain in the backside. And if these numbers were really, really high, it's the last thing you'd want to do. So what we do is, for the modal piece of data from a table, we find the one with the highest frequency. So let's look at the frequencies. Here's the frequencies. Which one's got the highest frequency? 8's the highest frequency, isn't it? And what was that? It was a 1. So the modal number of pets is equal to 1. Right, going to do this again with another example. Remember, you can always rewind and have a look at these things again. So let's go, instead of number of pets, let's look at number of phones. Number of mobile phones. Now, you might be lucky enough to have had more than one mobile phone in your life. Some people might never have had a mobile phone yet at your age. Let's have a look. Right, so once again, a whole bunch of people were interviewed, and when they found out that 4 people hadn't had a mobile at all. 9 people had 1 mobile, 5 people had 2 mobiles, and 3 people had 3 mobiles. So here's my frequency, tells me how many people had one of those. Now, how am I going to use this to find the mode? So remember what we said before, we're looking for the highest frequency. So I go to this column. Which is the biggest number in this column? It's a 9. And what does 9 refer to? Well, once again, strangely enough, 9 refers to 1. So the modal number of phones in this case is 1. Or we can say the mode is 1. So what are we doing? We're finding the highest frequency and working out what was the number of mobiles or the number of pets that had that highest frequency. So we look for the data here and we write our answer from this column.